Hi everybody. Welcome to this training program on transformers. I am Jain Karamchetti, a graduate in electrical engineering from JNTU College of Engineering, Kakinada. I have done my MTech in electrical engineering from IIT Kharagpur. I have a diploma in business finance from ICFI Hyderabad. I am a certified energy auditor from BEE, Ministry of Power, and a master trainer in solar rooftop grid engineer from NISC of MNRE. I have industrial experience from development engineer to chief executive officer in private limited companies and multinational companies. I have also experience in teaching and training of engineers and executives at Engineering Staff College of India, Hyderabad for 10 years. And today we have the topic on the best practices in distribution transformers. The objectives of the modules developed is: the author is a qualified experience in electrical engineering, power electronics, energy conservation, and auditing, design and implementation of a solar photovoltaic power plants, to share his theoretical and practical knowledge with the engineering professionals to improve their skills and in turn development to India. Introduction: transformer is costly and vital equipment in transmission and distribution network. Its outage due to failure causes a great inconvenience in a network management and involves high expenditure on account of repair and replacement. Any utility therefore takes all possible measures to reduce the downtime, failure of transformers to a minimum, and to the extent their lives at the most economic cost. In a utility, it is the age-old practice to monitor the load as well as the health of the transformers, while actions like balancing of the load, augmentation of capacity, addition of sources are initiated for overloaded transformers, where if life enhancement measures and preventive maintenance practices are followed as a proactive action. Learning and training, understanding issues involved, and preparation of an action plan to reduce the breakdowns and formulating a best practices. Now, if we look at it, manufacturing issues, checking the design of tolerances, core flux density, laminations, new or old, and their thickness, coil material, copper and aluminum, current density, amperes per square millimeters, core coil assembly, and stage inspection or third-party inspection. Operation and maintenance issues will be overcurrent unbalanced load, undervoltage, HC fuse installation, oil leakage and neutral bushing, double pole switching and bad installation, and earth conductor size and installation. Low oil level, oil leakage, explosion when diaphragm cracked, silica gel color, regenerate and replace, transformer tank looks dirty, jumper, redo it, bushing cracked, gasket change is required, oil sampling testing. Maintenance management, update specifications meeting the requirements, selection testing at site, commissioning, outsourcing repair, selection, capability, periodic supervision, quality assurance and warranty, oil filtration, contamination, training, skills development, dedication, review of the best practices. Practices followed: continuous upgradation of specifications of a transformers and bringing necessary stringency in it based on the service experience. Exercising regular stage inspection for both new and repaired transformers and carrying out a type test like a temperature rise test, short circuit test for DTs only, and carrying out preventive maintenance, predictive maintenance, and applying life extension measures on regular basis. Now, design stringency and special requirements. Salient features of the stringent specifications distribution transformers are to keep a provision for occasional unpredictable overloading without affecting the service life of oil, and winding temperature rise limits specified in the specifications are made more stringent than relevant standards, and a limit for winding temperature gradients also introduced. Design stringent special requirement, keeping provision for overfluxing in the design, specifying a limit for the minimum IR and PI values of the winding, specifying core material of a grade HIB for the low load losses, specifying a number of switching surges per annum, upgradation of specifications of transformers and frequent review of O&M practices, based on service experience is a continuous process in utility. Stringent acceptance tests like a short circuit test and temperature rise test have been introduced to ensure quality. In this workshop, an endeavor has been made to share utilities' current O&M practices for transformers. Different techniques of health assessment and life extension have also been discussed. Salient features and the specifications of distribution transformers are supply of HV winding in 8 coil segments to ensure better heat dissipation with marginal reduction in short circuit strength. Use of 8 numbers, usually 4 numbers, 16 millimeter, usually 12 meter tie rods between the top and the bottom yoke support channels. Thereby, clamping force on the core and the winding is increased, which in turn enhances the short circuit withstand capability. Introduction. In order to remain competitive, it is a common practice among the utilities to maximize transformer service lives by taking timely precautions, measures, adopting the correct O&M practices. Life extension as above has been possible through routine preventive maintenance, close monitoring of insulation and related parameters of transformers, adopting corrective measures like online oil filtration, oil replacement, drying out, etc. in time, and also through continuous upgradation of O&M practices based on failure analysis and the performance of the equipment. Salient features and the specifications of distribution transformers are use of a copper winding with preference to paper insulation for the oil type with 220 volts, 220 degrees centigrade class Nomex paper insulation for dry type, use of a tap link board instead of a tap switch to avoid repetitive failure of tap switches due to accumulation of a sludge, high joints in contacts due to aging of compression spring, etc. Studies indicated that the failure of the tap switches and not only warranted repair at site but also at times led to the failure of the transformers. Salient features and the specifications of distributed transformers are use of a modified terminal arrangement with pad clamps on the LV terminal bushing in place of washer and nut, arrangement to provide sufficient contact area and thereby reduce the possibility of high resistant joint leading to oil leakage, use of HRC fuses and proper discrimination on both HV LV sides. For oil type transformer, radiator top header is specified to be below the level of the terminal bushing to avoid stoppage of oil circulation through radiator in the event of a drainage of oil by leaking through the terminal bushing, specifying maximum flux density, standardized only for one particular capacity, maybe 315 kVA, total cost owning. Loss of capitalization on total owning cost is carried out during the evaluation for procurement and selection. However, other factors like performance record of a vendor, thereby awareness, after sales service, financial standing, concern for customer are also given due consideration. Pre-festival checks for any oil leakages, low oil level, overheated joints, and DTs at the strategic locations are also carried out for taking necessary corrective actions. Oil sample from transformers. Oil samples from power transformers are carried out once in a year for checking electric strength, resistivity, tan delta, water content, IFT, flash point, occasional, and DGA monitoring. IR and tan delta monitoring are also carried out for transformers windings and OIP terminal bushing once in 3 years. Checking failed transformers. All failed transformers are inspected thoroughly prior to the repair and disposal with a view of finding out the probable cause of the failure, since such inspection provides vital feedback on design, manufacturing deficiencies, and or any abuse that it might have been subjected to. Depending on the outcome of such inspection, review, amendment of the specifications are initiated. Now, this is the end of the part 15. This is a serial of a distribution transformers is completed. Thank you very much. Next, I'll be talking on the earthing systems for electrical installation. So, thank you very much for the patience.